Hi, and welcome to the design video cast for week 7. Didn't do one last week just because there wasn't that much to say. There's a few things to talk about this week, so I figured I would do one. The first thing is we've been in the shop for a week. We've now got 3 more weeks to work on things. Just wanted to remind teams to try and get things moving. There's a lot of groups who are really on track. They got in there, they started building right away. But there was a few groups that I noticed in my sections, and I'm sure in some in others, that didn't do much the first week. And although 4 weeks may seem like a lot, the time goes by pretty quickly, so try and get in shop this week and get things built as soon as possible. One thing that might help with that is try multitasking, doing things in parallel. So 5 people don't need to be waiting around a drill press to watch someone make a hole. I'm sure that there's enough complexity in your designs that everyone can have a different task, and that way things will come together much quicker. The other thing to mention with the design is that this week, week 8, coming up, is that we'll be doing a second review of design binders. So you need to bring your design binders, same drill as last time. Obviously we'll be evaluating kind of on the same criteria, but we'll be expecting more content. Now that you've done your submission 3, you really should have that full of calculations, specs for how you're going to build it, that sort of thing. So we'll be expecting those. In terms of the computer lab, your CAE task, well, the 3D modeling component of it is due week 9, so you've only got 1 week to go. I'd encourage you to take the time in lab to really use my time or any of your GTA's time to take advantage of any knowledge that we might have and help that we could give you with your parts, since this is your last chance before your evaluation. And I'd also like to mention that John Phillips will be in lab as well, so he's another person that you can really take advantage of his expertise for some tips. We won't make your part for you, but we might definitely have some great suggestions on how you can continue working away at those. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that we talked about in this past week is the 3D printing for your designs. If you do want 3D printing done for week 9, groups that are on Thursday and Friday need to have their model in November 1st. That is Monday, November 1st. If you are the following Monday, Tuesday of week 9, then you need to have your part file submitted, and that's on Portfolio by November 4th. That's Thursday, November 4th. You can also get things for printed for week 10. That would be the same Monday and Thursday deadlines, but a week later. But if you want them for week 9, and it's a good idea to get it done first, because if something goes wrong, you might be able to redo it. Those are the due dates. We showed you in lab how to save your file appropriately. If you submit a part file, that won't work. What you need to do is go in, and instead of save, you go to export in the file menu and select STL file. And John Phillips and I will both be able to help you with that in lab this week as well. So that's short and sweet. That's all I got for you this week. Just make sure you come in the shop ready to work and use your computer time wisely, because there's only a week left until you have to present your 3Ds to us. So take advantage of that time. Have a good week.